Angela is so tender-headed, it's nothing funny about it. Let me tell y'all. Working with her,
I can't help it.
Taking out a weave, putting in a weave with this one, baby, just make sure you hit something good early in that day because she gonna wear on your nerves, let me tell you. But it's okay. You gotta,
no, it hurts. I can't help it. Welcome to my channel, guys. So listen, today I'm getting into the hair stuff. I don't know how to do my own hair. Never have. I've tried, but I'm really not good at it. I'm just not that girl, so I always need help. And I'm okay with that. But today we're gonna get into how to do your hair, how to protect your hair, how to do all of the good stuff. The stuff that I really don't know how to do, but I get it done all the time. But before we get into all of that, I need you guys to subscribe. Come on, hit the buttons, get involved. I don't wanna be here doing this by myself. Okay guys, so I have someone really special here today. I have my hairstylist, Q. He makes my life easier because without him, none of this would be happening. I do not know how to do my own hair. Let me just call him Q. Q!
Yo,
come in!
Can I come in?
Yes!
What's up, y'all? What's poppin'?
So this is Q,
What's
the infamous Q.
The infamous Q. Here to hold it down.
Yo, tell them how much I don't do my hair, because like, they don't get it. I mean,
she's not a hair girl at all. Like, you know, beautiful girl. She's all about beauty and all of that great stuff. But hair is not her world. So that's why she calls on me to help protect her, give her some tips, you know, make sure she's good to go.
And I feel like they probably want to know like where we met. I mean, like I've known Q since I was probably like,
oh my God.
10,
11, 12, somewhere around there. But she was a youngin'. I met Angela through her aunt Kimora years ago. I got into this game many, many years ago, ripping and running with Kimora and the Simmons families over there. They brought me in, and now I'm ripping and running with her, and you know, we go back.
And now I don't know how to do my hair.
She ain't never know how to do her hair.
I'm really not good at it. Sometimes he'll come, and I have to be embarrassed to say this. And what's the first thing you'll ask me?
Have you brushed your hair today? Did you even brush your hair today? Did you pick up the brush? Have you used it?
I'm not gonna say I don't do it, but you know. If I know I'm gonna see him in a day or something, I'll just be like a light, like, you know, I don't know. My attempt to do my hair is when I flat iron it and then I feel like I did something.
And let me tell y'all, you know, honestly, most of y'all girls out here in these streets that aren't really into the hair, if you're not into your hair, then don't even try. Don't put a bunch of excess heat on it. Don't damage your hair. Just call on a professional like me to hold you down.
Yeah, because I do, because I don't.
The last thing you want to do, seriously, is damage your hair. Which brings us to some of these Q-tips I want to share with y'all. Some of these tips that I live by.
You do on my hair to help grow. Because like, I think that's another thing. People want to know, how is your hair? How do we maintain it underneath this weave?
So all of my girls that are really into your protective styles, you know, whether it be weaves, sewing weaves, whether it be box braid extensions, one of my favorite tips that I think you should definitely try, just give it a shot, is reducing the heat. You know, so after you shampoo and condition your hair, don't blow it out. Get it braided while it's still wet. Anything to reduce direct heat is exactly what you want when it comes down to being like a dope protective style.
So with the protective part, like I barely use heat on my own hair. Like I mean me doing it
she because doesn't like it.
I wait till Q comes.
It's the best move for it, and it's the best move for any girls out there that really don't know what you're doing. The last thing you want to do is damage your hair with too much heat or break it off or snap it.
All right, one time I did that. I'm not gonna lie. I took a flat iron, and it was up too high, and I went to flat iron like an edge, and all I heard was, and I just saw the little baby hairs pop up like Chucky.
Yeah.
Like it was not it. Like so I don't mess with it. Like I know I'm not amazing at it. Like I probably could slick a pony. I could do something simple, but all the other stuff, I'm not that girl. I try my best. I love getting my hair done, but well, let me say this. I don't want to sit in there for the process.
No, God, no, she doesn't.
But I like the results. So I don't know how that works, but yeah.
For my girls who just want to protect their hair, I'm about growth and development of hair. A great tip that I suggest to everybody, you know, typically and traditionally, you shampoo, condition, and then you're done. In my world, I believe in conditioning and then shampooing and then to finish off with a leave-in conditioner. So that way you give a chance to marinate and moisturize your hair with, you know, a lot of protein, just so you can juice it up. Condition first for about 15, 20 minutes. If you don't have a dryer at home, you can put a plastic cap on your head and let your body heat. The molecules do everything you need to do the
What about a plastic bag if you don't have a plastic cap?
You could do a plastic bag. You know, I'm all for all that. Whatever you have, you know. No one over here is tripping or judging you, but whatever you have to get the job done, a plastic bag is just as good. Put it on your head for 15, 20 minutes, walk around the house, do some dishes, do some laundry, and let it marinate and do what you have to do. After you've sat in, it's marinated, shampoo it out and do a nice blowout with a leave-in conditioner, something super light. You don't need too much.
I know how to do that. I know how to do, I can put conditioner in my hair.
Yeah, you can definitely.
I wash my hair well, tell them that.
Oh no, she does. Now,
Thank you.
We've grown to that, which is great. A lot of y'all girls are used to just having your hair done for you. So you're used to, someone professional like myself coming in. Another amazing tip, which everyone should give a shot, is silk and satin pillowcases.
I have one.
Far too often, everyone just goes home and taps out on a cotton pillowcase, which is cool, which is standard, but it's really not helping you. And the beautiful thing about a silk and satin pillowcase, not only does it help with skin hydration and hair hydration, it also prevents wrinkles and bags and all these little things that affect your face outside of your hair. So that's a double whammy. You get a protected scalp, silk and satin pillowcases, and you're nourishing and hydrating your skin at the same time.
You believe in wrapping hair, huh?
I
don't do none of that.
No, she's not a rapper at all.
I'm going to bed with my hair just like this. Tonight, when I get in bed, I'm going to bed with my hair like this. Like I'm really bad at they're like, oh, do you have a bonnet? I'm like,
let me say this, right? Let me keep it
keep
it all the way live, right? Most of my fellas out there aren't big on bonnets. And I would hate for your man to look at you sideways because you came to bed with a bonnet. However, if that's your man, he knows he needs to hold you down. You got to take care of your hair. A bonnet's okay. A bonnet's all right. But if it's really not your thing, just get a silk and satin pillowcase. You'll be much better.
But I don't know if it's I'm lazy, but by the end of the night, I do my skincare routine and I just jump into bed. And I just wake up hair crazy. Even when my natural hair is out, I've woke up. If I'm in Miami, the humidity, my hair is looking like.
Oh yeah. That's a whole. And I ain't even gonna hold you. Late nights, nobody wants to come in and wrap your hair. So just get a silk and satin pillowcase. It's coming on Simmons Beauty soon. So just hold tight and just get your pillowcases and everything we need on Simmons Beauty. Just tap in and you'll be fine. My Q-tips I really live by. And this one I'm gonna give it to the fellas, right? Speaking of bonnets and protecting your hair, a lot of you fellas believe in do-rags and all of those great things that, they dictate and help manipulate the waves of your hair. And I'm all for that. But the one thing I noticed that a lot of y'all don't think about is the bacteria it leaves in your skin and what it's doing. So in the morning when you get up after you brush your teeth, rinse your do-rag out and just throw it over the shower and let it air dry.
Stuff I don't know nothing about.
Yeah, but it's for the fellas, just trying to keep everyone right and tight. Just to drop in a little bomb for the fellas trying to keep their skin together. Wash the do-rags when you take them off. Throw them over the shower and let it air dry throughout the day. You'll be totally fine. You just want to remove all bacteria and excess oils from off your skin. And not just your do-rags, but your pillowcases too. If you can.
Then there's that.
If you can, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to give y'all a few tips to take you throughout the long haul of making sure you're good together and protected. Not just your hair, but your skin too. And let me just share just another fun fact, Q-tip with you. CBD oils are great for the hair. Believe it or not, the calming effect of CBD oils help deal with a lot of nourishment deficiency. A lot of us we deal with hair loss that's come based off of stress. CBD oil is so great for that because it gives you a calming moment of, it impacts you differently than your basic oil. So CBD oil is great for you when it comes down to stress-related hair loss.
I really like treatment oils, and I'm big on leave-in conditioners. I love leave-in conditioners.
Absolutely. And y'all fellas, don't be afraid to grab some of that leave-in and throw it up in there and let it marinate. Get all that rust up out of there. The rust and the dust that's up in there sometimes. A lot of y'all fellas, steer away from protecting your hair and grooming, but it's so important. It's just important for men to do it as women. You got to take care of yourself.
The typical my hair situation, month to month. I'll get a sew-in top of the month, usually. Keep it for a month, and then I'll swap out again in the next month. And sometimes I get bored, so we'll do different hairstyles. I'll be like, let's cut it, make it a bob. He always wants to layer it, so I'll let him layer it.
Always. Layers are life.
I'm a big curl girl, though. I love curls.
She loves volume. She loves body.
Yeah, I like it to be like, vamoosh, vamoosh,
yeah.
Vamoosh. Something like that. Yeah, so I would say that's my hair to hair to month hair situation. But in between, when we're doing the weaves, we really like to condition it. So when we take it out, will make sure my hair sits in tons of conditioner. I'll walk around the house for like an hour or an hour and a half with the conditioner just sitting on it.
And there's some good oils out there too, y'all. Coconut oil is really awesome. Carrot oil is great. It's a bunch of oils out there, essential oils that will help, put some nourishment back into your scalp. Okay, so y'all know my girl Angela is all about fitness, wellness, and working out. So she's always and constantly in the gym or on her body sweating, busting these edges down, the whole shebang.
I'm busting them down.
For me, the best way to protect Angela's leave out, her edges and her hair, is just simply do a weekly wash. Maintain it, and when I do her edges, not to put as much heat on her edges, only on our tape days. When we don't have our tape days, then that's when I can always use my edge control that she lives by.
I love edge control.
She lives by edge control. Shout out to Cream of Nature.
I like my edges like controlled. So I'm big on edge control. Like I like it snatched and laid down.
Yeah.
I don't want it up, I want it snatched. It's a full snatch.
I think, you know what, low-key, that might be an East Coast thing, what I've learned throughout
No, what's crazy is when I moved to LA, I learned about it. I had to wax for the first time.
Right, they are waxy. If they do use a little product on the edges in LA, it's definitely wax. But what I've learned through my experiences, LA is about a good press. They want a good hot
They gonna
comb,
press it.
and they want to press them edges. And because of the weather out there, they get it done way more. LA girls get their hair done way more than East Coast girls. So
not me. I get my hair done all the time.
Well, you're the rare exception, But for the most part, I love a good edge control, Cream of Nature. They're my favorite. I've helped curate that line years ago, many, many years ago. The Argan oil line. So I'm all for Cream of Nature. Actually, I can't show y'all too many products, but Cream of Nature, I love y'all. Jane Carter, they have a Nourishing and Shine, which is incredible. It smells amazing. It's healthy. You know it's over here too. Another good way for me to protect Angela's leave out, her edges and leave out, in between when we exchange weaves, is Jane Carter's Nourish and Shine. It's really great. It provides ample moisture and protein for her hair. And we do a weekly wash. She likes to keep her hair fresh and clean. So
Yes, I do.
A weekly
Need
wash,
the
a deep
curls
conditioner.
bouncing.
And we're good to go. And let me tell you the beautiful thing about all of these products that I talk about in purchasing. Whatever you purchase for your hair, you should always sample on your hand to see how it's gonna operate, to see how it dissolves, just the feel of it. Just the lifespan of what it's gonna do to your hair, you can always find out by simply applying it to your hand. And Jane Carter is great for that. Not only can it also get your edges, but it's a nourishing moment. It gives you lots of shine, brings the luster out of your hair. It's awesome. And low key, if you run out of lotion, late night, early morning, you could use a little bit of Jane Carter. You can use it for multiple things. But I promise you, you're gonna love this Nourish and Shine by Jane Carter. And Angela absolutely loves it.
Can you put some so I can smell it, please? I really like to smell.
Out of all the products, this is the one she likes to smell the most.
It's a good smell.
And it goes a long way.
I mean, I like things in my hair that smell good. That's like really important.
I'm also big on not just products, but tools. The tools are just as important as your products. So this little brush that I use, you can buy it in any beauty supply store. It'll be sold on Simmons Beauty shortly. Just tap into that too. But it's important to really load up on your products and tools so you can effectively get the job done. I'm not a firm believer of the toothbrush. That was cool back in the day, baby hair. But as you grow into an adult, just get you a little small brush and call it a day. Your edges appreciate it.
I appreciate it. My edges. Can you do it a little bit? Need a little swipe of the brush.
A little swipe of it, just a little swipe.
Ooh.
A good way to protect your hair from alopecia, to prevent it from happening, you just need to find a good weavologist, a good professional hairstylist that knows what they're doing. And another Q-tip, fun fact, that you should really think about when it comes down to the protective weaves, not using cotton thread. Cotton thread in these weaves are a nightmare. Nylon is much better, but the cotton just completely dries you out. These are just another little tip that goes a long, long way when it comes down to the protection of your hair. This is for all my hair girls. When you're curling your hair, far too often y'all curl and just let it fall limp. When you curl and stick, curl and pin it, curl and stick, curl and stick. This way, you have the curl has more longevity. The life of the curl lives a little longer. Angela is so tender-headed, it's nothing funny about it. Let me tell y'all. Working with her,
I can't help it.
Taking
honestly.
out a weave, putting in a weave. But this one, baby, just make sure you hit something good early in that day, because she gonna wear on your nerves, let me tell you. But it's okay. You
No, it hurts. I can't help it.
And look, I understand that. That's why I've been doing her hair for like 8-9 years now, y'all. 8-9 years. So I understand it's a whole process. It's like a dance, you know. I like to do these late night after, you know, she's worked all day. She's a busy girl, so try to deal with her towards the end of the day.
I'll probably try to fall asleep.
Yeah, towards the end of the day.
I wake up, my weave's done?
Yeah, you know, most of my girls, when I get busy, they end up falling asleep anyhow. They end up tapping out anyhow, dozing off. It's these magic hands, that Midas touch, you know? There's nothing I can do about it.
I'm done.
But for Angela, for the most part, she's fun to work with all the time. There's not one particular fun story, you know? It's a bunch of laughs all the time.
This is true.
All the time.
We have fun. I think that's the main thing. I mean, I feel like you have to have chemistry with your whoever you work with when it comes to your hair. I mean,
100%.
They're in your hair.
It's
they're
exchange
in
of
your head.
energy.
It's a whole thing.
It's a thing. It's a thing. It's a whole situation. So 100%, you definitely need to have some type of chemistry, you know, with the person that you spend this much time with, and that's this close and intimate to your personal space. You need to have some chemistry.
All right. I feel like we're done. All right. Okay. All set. Until next time. Love and light.
Curl and stick.